MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Kenta Maeda gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Batting third, the left fielder, Eddie James.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. James, only 20 years old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
This pitch is popped up. Chapman is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now the A's designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
The 1-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Eddie James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eddie James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie James. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the plate, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Laureano retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Down go the Twins.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jose Barrios is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
The left fielder, Eddie.
Standing in, Eddie James. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this will... Next up for the A's, Robbie Grossman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center.
All right,
and that'll get
on.
down
Right
for a
there,
base hit.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Runner's on his way to third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Robbie Grossman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Robbie Grossman.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone!
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So digging in now, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hey, get on for us here.
Now the 0-1. Hit to first. Scooped up. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. So now at the plate, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So last chance here, and stepping in, Eddie James. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this. MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jesus Luzardo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Hey, let's get up there, huh?
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the veteran DH, Jorge Soler. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Eddie James.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound.
Dig.
On first to record the out. Ready for another shot now, Eddie James. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Arise on second. Kepler on at first with nobody out.
Square it up.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Get down, slide.
One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. And their runners at the corners now. Runners going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get it. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Eddie James. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, drop him in. No one better right now, huh?
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone, and the lead has changed here in the 8th. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Twins have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Taylor Rogers is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Game tonight for the victorious Twins.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Freddie Sosa will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
As a look, now the pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Striding into the box, Sean Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Murphy.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. James has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Twins are in front, 3-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Here's Byron Buxton now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Byron Buxton.
The runner's breaking for home. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling confident.
Batting in, the center fielder.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it.
Here's Robbie Grossman.
The left
0 for
fielder,
1 for
number
him
8.
here in this one.
Robbie.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Grossman.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and the A's get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie James. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Into the box now, Eddie James. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs or hits. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first. Striding in, Eddie James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, drive him in, babe. Need it right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Hendricks has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
We need you. Here you go, kid.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Come on, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
The 0-2 once more. A bouncer up the middle.
Come on,
Reined
get out,
in.
get out, get
There's
out.
one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on, so the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Domingo Germán has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Germán, sneaky, quick fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch, though, is the changeup, and it's an advanced changeup for such a young pitcher. Good mix of pitches. One of the things he does, he attacks the strike zone. When he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Pinder comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Standing in, Robert Poisson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first. So one away here with the bases empty. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
The 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. James is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Digging in now, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
The third base.
Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pinder is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Digging in, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. His 4th long ball of this series as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Eddie James will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's Miguel Sano. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Runner goes for second. Hit sharply on the ground.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the... In now, Tony Kemp, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie James. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now. Here we go. No one better.
The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in. The next Twin up, Eddie James. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a...
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Twins have taken. MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Kenta Maeda will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
No.
See it driving. See it driving.
And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Eddie James.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's out number 1. In is Jorge Soler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jorge Soler.
The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding forward now Eddie James. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Line drive base hit. Kirilov rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Throw to third, and he's napped. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
And this is lifted in the air out to left. James comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nomar Mazara.
This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there, base hit. Into the box, Eddie James, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Murphy.
The 0-1. In the air out to left. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding in once again, Eddie James. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Eddie James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.